It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. A beautiful day to die. No, I'm just kidding. A beautiful day to start a 100-day challenge of no doom scrolling. And a part of me will die. Hopefully the part that is debilitatingly addicted to doom scrolling. It has been over a decade of increasingly decimating addiction. I have let opportunity after opportunity slip, dream after goal pass me by, and I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm fucking done with that. I ain't taking no for an answer. It's rough. Money's in the toilet. Creative opportunities are passing me by. Ones that I really wanted to experience and build and yada, yada, yada. I have very little. My ability to focus in the infinite internet casino is trash. And all of my work is on the internet. My mind is fractured. My thoughts are incredibly distracted. I just, at any point in time, can just drift off into some fantasy, some thought, some idea, live out theoretical timelines. It's bad. It's very bad. And I got to stop it. This is day 2 of 100 days of no doom scrolling. I failed the first day, and I didn't fail hard, but instead of doing some things I needed to do, I decided to meet some friends that I hadn't seen in a while and very rarely see because they're in town. And that was not in integrity. And I closed the window on being able to properly record the first day. So here's day 2. This is going to be an incredibly difficult challenge. 100 days, no doom scrolling. At the end of this 100 days, I am hoping that I have a very clear mind, very clear intention for the day, very clear my money's in the toilet, and I am hoping that at the end of this 100 days, I have created a foundation that springboards me into my dharmic path, into my flow. And I have only ever done 21 days straight of no doom scrolling, so 100 is going to be probably the hardest thing I've ever done. It's like a drug. I'm addicted. I have cravings. I am carrying it around all day, every day. It's right in front of me all the time. And even with all the barriers and the settings and, the things that I've done on the phone to make it less addicting, it's still debilitatingly addicting. And my fear for failing publicly is greater than the fear of sharing my art, which has specifically, the fear of sharing my art has stunted me for over a decade. But my fear of failing publicly is greater, so I'm going to post and share the things that I'm working on and use the fear of failing and sucking to make it all better. It's going to be one of the hardest things, if not the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It's going to be the hardest challenge I've ever set forth in front of me. I really need this. For over a decade, I have been absolutely decimated by the infinite internet casino, just pulling on the dopamine slot machine day in, day out, letting opportunities slip, and allowing my addiction to just wreak havoc in my life. I mean, my addiction is so bad, it's debilitating. My brain, my mind, my thoughts are fractured. My creative flow is incredibly distracted. I have a very hard time focusing on anything. And this is not, it wasn't always like this. So this 100 days is going to be a dopamine detox. It's going to be game changing. I'm going to keep it as honest as I possibly can. I'm going to use this vlog as a deterrent. Anytime I feel like doom scrolling, I've got to pull out my phone and record how I'm feeling and set an intention, a goal to focus on something, or at minimum keep my mind off of or distract myself from being distracted by doing something, keeping the flow moving forward. It's gonna be tough, but we got this. We got this, baby. We got this. Just gotta keep moving forward. And we'll see how it goes. Into the night, I'll record the follow through and see how we did. Much love. See you soon. Completion of day 2. I didn't doom scroll once. And I made some pretty cool breakthroughs creatively. And they didn't come until the very end of the day. I spent pretty much the whole day. I mean, it was like 12 hours worth of focus. Some of it not very efficient, but 12 hours of focus or more. I didn't make the breakthrough until the very end, literally the last like 15 minutes. Sometimes it's like that. This was not a clean focus day. It was like moving through mud at times, but it's gonna be like this at the beginning. I'm kicking cravings, I'm kicking addictive habits. I am stepping fully into a very uncomfortable flow, but yeah, I feel great going to bed right now because I went hard. I went hard today. Cold plunged, stretched, ate healthy, cooked meals, went on a walk, powered through, stayed focused, kept moving, didn't fall into the addictive hole, didn't fall into the infinite internet casino. I feel good. I'm going to recap, reflect on the day, and maybe sketch a hand. And then allow the dream maker to hit me with his best shot. Much love. Day 2 in the books. See you tomorrow.